How you doing? We are finishing the loporrits quest today. Well, today for you, for me a day, and then like a couple weeks later. Or like a week later, to be honest. But, yeah. Wait, week? Less than 10 days. Right. Anyway, let's get to it. Could you join us for a moment, yo? My survey of Eastway's borough's morale indicates that the situation is as we suspected. Though our efforts have reached a majority of wayward ways, a few yet remain in doldrums. The erstwhile counseling way first among them, of course. I've stretched my imagination ever so hard for dreams that might inspire them, but nothing concrete has come to mind. I propose that we examine the issue of their proposal motivation more closely. Per living way, they were once passionate about their work, after all. We cannot change the fact that the people of Aetheris won't be coming to live on the moon, but reaching out to them is hardly beyond our means. There is not stopping us from utilizing our Ashenford associates' communication skills to aid mankind, albeit remotely. Thus making our old dream their new dream. But what sort of situation would be suitable? Perhaps a station that individuals could contact with questions. That would be quite similar to not counting Olway's previous job. How would people contact us, though? Link Pearl, yeah. Link Pearls, I had entirely forgotten. That would have made finding you on Aetheris a lot easier. Unfortunately, to purchase dedicated link pearls for the entire population of the star would be stretching the budget rather thin, to say not of the nightmarish logistics of distribution. Ah. Might use one of those Garlean radios. Scheme sounds bad, but radio sounds intriguing. Tell me more. And you can truly hear distant voices through the tiny box. Incredible. We simply must find a way to transmit these radios for science. Eyes on the project objectives, please. That said, I quite agree. If Garlemald has such technology, it is likely that the Sharlians have studied it, if not invented similar devices of their own. If so, they may have shared its secrets with Living Way. No doubt Inventing Way will have thoughts on the matter as well. I leave the technical details in your capable paws, Managing Way. In the meanwhile, I should like to have a chat with the loporrit formerly known as Counseling Way. Please join me in inviting them to join us. Cool. You again, I see. You want me to assist the people of Aetheris remotely? Construction of the station is underway as we speak. Using the magic known as radio, we can transmit all manner of noises across the place and darker space. For instance, music. Goodness, we could share my music, couldn't we? Do not bother people of Aetheris with that noisome beeping. If we are to employ the station of yours, surely there are a myriad better uses. Better than music? If you ask me. Many of Aetheris' people lost loved ones during the final days, did they not? We could let them know that they're not alone. Or, purely as an example, you understand, we could use our unique vantage point to describe cloud formations. Oh, I don't follow. With that information, those on the ground could more accurately predict incoming storms, forestalling ill-fated forays. You truly are an expert in helpfulness. Those things would have never occurred to me. I suppose I can come and look in on you once you've completed your facilities. Clearly, someone needs to tell you what you're doing where you're going wrong. There we go. Please do. I can hardly wait for you to join us. Together, we shall create radio noises like no one has ever heard before. Though I suppose we need to actually finish the station first. Well, see you there, in the Dreaming Workshop. Make sure to come. If I do, will you listen? What imagery? Oh, nice of them to bring me back here. Is construction proceeding apace? We are on schedule, though I have been waiting for Yo's return. I shall trust we will have little difficulty producing equipment to the vague and mysterious specifications provided by our Charlian correspondents. If I may. We will require tiny bottles of oil for knobs, dials, and the like. No, I do not know what sort of knobs and dials. These are the materials. I assume you can manage the rest on your own. Should you require additional supplies, as always, our stocks are with the Dreaming Supporter. I will be occupied in ensuring that no one shocks themselves into a stupor whilst assembling the booth, but Dreaming Way should be free to collect your finished creations. Okay. Wait, is this the last one? Maybe. Yeah. Did it. This equipment is incredibly delicate, you say. Well, I suppose I don't need to shake the box, strictly speaking. Oh, it's even weirder than I expected. I shall exercise the utmost caution as I hop over to managing away with this, I promise. Ah, so that's what the center thing becomes. So this is the radio. So this is radio. If you wish to speak to my people, the microphone is yours. I have always wished to speak with the people of Aetheris. I must ask, do you think my voice will reach them? Of course it will. That's the magic of radio. Very well. I would like to assist you in this station if you're still amenable to the idea. You won't find a harder working way. I promise you that. And with that, the broadcasting station is complete, though we might want to check whether it's working. We never did decide on the content of our first message. Oh, sorry. For once I fear I am rather at a loss. That's where our nearest way comes in. Take it away, my friend. Me? There must be something you'd like to share with the people of Aetheris, in honor of this special occasion. Oh, that's cool. Test, test. People of Aetheris, are you there? Can you hear me? Far away as I am, all the way from the moon. I hope I can be of use to you. I hope I can tell you something you didn't know before. I hope that in your darkest moments I can lift your spirits. But perhaps I should start from the beginning. For so long, we awaited your arrival on this moon. 'Twas to be under the most unfortunate circumstances, to be sure, yet that only increased the determination with which we set our preparations. In the end, of course, the final days were averted. The moon was no longer needed. We were no longer needed. Make no mistake, we are glad for your fortune. If you are happy, we are happy. But for many of us, myself included, this marked an end to our very reason for being. Until some loporrits dared to dream again, to show us that there is always hope so long as we reach for each other. Should you ever lose sight of your dreams, I hope you remember that you are not alone. We are here, and the future is a dream that we all share. And now the weather. That concludes our inaugural broadcast. Thank you, one and all, for listening. From the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of loporrits kind, I wish you the very best. Was it too long? It felt awfully short. Do you think they could hear well enough? I suppose we shall never truly know our audience. But if my voice reached even one person, that is enough for me. I like that. That is my dream. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. Anyway, I'll see you in a second, and we will conclude this story. Thank you for watching so far. I hope to see you in a second. So I unlocked a thing, and I didn't, or not unlocked a thing, but unlocked the ability to unlock a thing. So I'm gonna see what the thing is. In Ragaro's reach. I heard from Mount Raranor you're quite the artist, and if that's true, I've got a proposition for you. As I mentioned before, we'd like to think that our relationship with the people of Ragar's reach is mutually beneficial. We create jobs and opportunities for people to better their lives. Perhaps you know Manago, one of the leaders of the resistance. She not only agrees with what I said, but has even taken a personal interest in the collectibles trade. But while I'm sure she's a brilliant soldier with a head for tactics, the collectibles market is an altogether different battlefield. Still, with the help of a few good crafters and gatherers, I'm sure she'll find her footing in no time. That's where you come in. If you ever want to, that is. Go and see her if you're interested, or don't. This might be the end of a video. If I have like a short video. I don't know. Everywhere else I can swim with the mount. It's crazy. It's like they made this area before the rest of the game or so. Good to see you, Yale. Oh. Who told you I'd take an interest in collectible trade? I'm surprised. I knew you were many things, but an accomplished artist and was not one of them. We would have been fools to turn you away when you offered to help the resistance, and I'd be a fool to do it now. You're probably wondering why I decided to try my hand at a different trade. Truth is, it's not for me, but for the ones who couldn't be here today. The ones who aren't here to see what we've accomplished. A free Alamigo, a new beginning, a new future. After we defeated Xenos and Zilith, I thought long and hard about what I ought to do next. I was with the relatives of some of the dead in recompense when I realized I had lost comrades, but them, they had lost husbands and wives, mothers and fathers, breadwinners. Every day would be harder than the last. We'd won them freedom, the freedom to be poor and die starving. Where's the justice in that? So I decided I'd do something about it. I'd establish a fund for those widows, and the orphans. Our way of giving a little back in honor of those who gave us their all. There was just one problem. I don't know the first thing about making Gil. Other than soldiering, my only other talent was hunting. And I'll not raise more than a fraction of what I need selling pelts. But when little Galina told me about the collectibles and the prices people are willing to pay, I knew I found the answer. I'll not deny it, I've got a lot to learn, but I'm ready and willing to give you it my all. So what say you? Are up for helping me fill custom orders for a good cause? Of course, I'll not ask if you do it for free. You to do it for free. You'll get your cut. Script's good with any of the house's people. Glad to have you on board. First order of business, I'm in the market for some pure Albanian souvenirs. Since the liberation of Alamigo, trade with other regions has been steadily increasing. Commodities people had to struggle to get are easier to obtain, and people are getting a taste for more and more good onions in particular. I've got the feeling this is going to be the start of something special. Nice. So when you think you unlocked one custom delivery, another one opens the fuck up. I see. So this is like end game. Deliveries are end game. I guess I would say. Well, no. It's Stormblood, and they start at 60. Okay, I think I get it. Right. Is there anything else here? No. Okay, that's gonna do it for this 7-minute part of the video. Actually, I still have to record the second part of the other video I did, so I'll just do the outro here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the next thing, whatever the heck that is. Peace.